Hey, Fam Bam. I'm not expecting anybody to be on or anybody to be up this evening. Um, if I have someone to join me, I'll be thankful. But if not, I understand totally. Today is Sunday. Today is normally my, excuse me, my day that I do come on and do my live videos. Oh, I got one. But I have been extremely under the weather since I actually took the boys to the beach in August. I am finally getting back to me. I'm finally getting back to myself, my normal activities. Um, Finally feeling like a person, a human being. Um, so many things have changed. Um, so many changes have been made in life. um, I do have Ezra's PJ Mask blanket because he chose to take my comforter, so I took his blanket. And he may come in here because he's supposed to be asleep, and yeah, he's doing everything that he can to fight sleep. So I wanted to come on here and be transparent, be real with whomever may watch this, whomever may see it, um, that life is not all it's cracked up to be at this moment for your girl. So I've been having some health issues going on. Um, See this lovely box O jewels. This is my diabetic supplies, y'all. Your girl has converted to a full diabetic, and I have to take pills and a shot now. Yep. Um, had no idea I was as sick as I was. A1C through the roof. Blood sugars abnormal. Completely low one day, completely high the next. That should have been the number one trigger, but I didn't really ignore it. Um, I got a promotion at work, y'all. I think I had mentioned that. And with my promotion at work, I've been working 9 to 5, and that leaves no time to go to be seen at the doctor, which is really no excuse, but it's the truth. So on last Saturday, well, actually, it started getting progressively worse maybe about 12 days ago. And it just kept getting worse, and the cough medicines weren't working, and the first round of antibiotics that they gave me wasn't working, and I just felt like I was about to be on my way out of here. Like, I was horrible. So I finally get to go to the doctor, and I knew something was up because normally they're like, all right, let's do this, let's do that. And it was like a rushed appointment, and they got me in and they got me seen like immediately. So I was like, oh crap, something's going on. So I had strep throat, an upper respiratory infection, sinusitis, something. One of them. So that led me to have a buku of medicine. And then they did like a whole workup on me, blood panel and all. and they were like, your A1C is through the roof. We need to get you on medicine right away. I'm starting you on a shot, increasing the metformin, and starting you on another pill. In addition to all the meds that I was given for a cold. So I literally looked like a drugstore. It was sitting on my tabletop. I had, at one point, I was taking, I think it was 6 or 7 medications at one time. It was bad, y'all. And then had an allergic reaction to a medication. Don't know which one it was, so I just eliminated them all besides the shot. So I've gradually started taking them again, and I haven't gotten sick, so I don't know if it was a contraindication with the sick meds and the diabetic meds, but something made me sick. And I was unable to eat, unable to hold anything down. Um, and it was horrible. Like this past Wednesday, I thought that I was like dying. I couldn't talk. My voice is finally starting to come back. I was sounding real raspy and real manly. So my voice is finally starting to come back. Um, I couldn't swallow. And when I did swallow, it hurt like Hades. So, yeah, it was difficult for me to swallow the medications. I did not have an appetite. I was scared. I drank, sipped on maybe, let's say maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of Sprite Zero. Came all up. Drank water. Water tasted horrible like medicine. Couldn't tolerate water. It came up. I cooked some homemade chicken soup with chicken, peas, green beans, carrots. Real healthy, low sodium. It came up. I could not keep anything down at all. And so I was just like, okay, so this is life right now. Um, only thing I managed to keep down on day 3. So that was 3 days of not being able to eat anything or drink anything. I tried sipping a Premier Protein shake. Came right up. So day 3, I was finally able to withstand 2 popsicles and an applesauce. Even though that's all that I had not eaten anything. My blood sugar was still through the roof. And I'm like, okay, what the heck gives? Like, what the hell gives? So I looked up the carb intake, and for one little bitty cup of applesauce, it's not even a whole cup. It's like, the little fun size cups. It's 26 carbs, y'all. Even so, I hadn't eaten anything. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I haven't eaten anything for my blood sugar to be up, which is why my mind is blown. Um, so it's something serious going on. So I'm gonna start taking the medications again. I just took my Trulicity shot for the week. I only take it once a week, and you take it once a week, and take the other medicines. I'm on Jardiance, which I take once a day, and I'm on metformin, which I'm supposed to take twice a day. I don't know which of those made me sick, but yeah, I'm going to increase, well, not increase, but I'm going to reincorporate my medicine, starting with the Jardiance tomorrow, and see if we can get this back on track. So since all of this has been going on, I have obviously been doing better with my eating habits. Today was the first day that I actually ate what I was not supposed to eat. I had a piece of pizza. That's what I chose to have today, and that was all that I've had today. In addition to a clear, I threw the bottle away. In addition to a clear Premier Protein, tropical punch flavor. That thing was life. It tastes like Kool-Aid. And I'm like, oh man, I can get jiggy with this. So I had that. I've been drinking water out the wazoo. Like that should have been my number one sign that my diabetes was flaring up. I was drinking cases of water almost a day. Like it had gotten out of hand. Like I drink one bottle, wouldn't be satisfied, wouldn't be content. Then I drink another bottle. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. I need all the good mojo, good juice that I can get because this is a new struggle. This is not my norm. This is it's really discouraging. Hey Javon, how are you? It's very discouraging. I feel like I've let myself down. I feel like I've let my boys down. I feel like I've let all of my supporters down who have, been rooting for me. Like, I honestly thought that I was handling this. Like, I thought that I had a hold on this, and I had sworn off that I was not going to be the statistic to get diabetes, and here I am with diabetes. I was determined that I would not convert to full blown diabetes after having gestational diabetes, and it got me. And what's also mind blowing to me is the fact that I've been losing weight. So clearly, losing weight, there is not a correlation to say that you do not have diabetes versus losing weight. Because I'm down to, let's see, my highest, y'all, and I think I mentioned this, my highest that I got up to was 405. I got up to 405 pounds, y'all. And I think I shared this. But I'm back down to like right at 378, 379, 380 ish. Like that's my fluctuating weight. So I'm not sure what the heck is happening. I also figured out another reason why my sugar level could have been through the roof and going up is because of the cough syrup. Cough syrups are loaded with sugar and cough drops. I've been eating them like candy. I've also been eating Tums because I've had massive heartburn. And I'm telling y'all, like, my gallstones have been acting up. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for me. And I'm so frustrated because it's like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Excuse my language, but that's exactly what it feels like. I've been praying a lot about this because it's discouraging and it can send me into a loop that I don't want to be in. Sorry, y'all, my eyes are itching. Oh, goodness. Okay. Thank you, Javon. I appreciate it. Ugh, my eyes are itching so bad. Sorry. Ugh, goodness. All right. I think I'm good. Whew. So, and in addition to everything else, I think I've mentioned to you all that since the passing of my mom in July, I've had to buckle down, put on my big girl drawers. Hey, Tanya, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I've had to buckle down, put on my big girl panties, and handle like I made a post on Facebook yesterday. I was like, not yesterday, day before yesterday. And pretty much I was like, I did not realize how spoiled my mom had me. um, I didn't realize how spoiled my mom had me. Um, I miss y'all too, Tanya. Life has been out of control, crazy with me. You missed the first 15 minutes, but I was just explaining that I have converted into a full diabetic now, and I've been having some issues with medications, and even though I'm losing weight, I'm still struggling with my A1C and my blood sugar. So I'm trying to get everything together. That's I'm just trying to get everything together. Um, so yeah, my mom had me spoiled. My mom had me spoiled, rotten, ruined. um, because I had such a tedious task of taking care of Christian, and it was mostly me because the other nursing agency that we had one nurse, 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. I was not able to work um, because I also had Ezra, and my mom was sick. So, yes, me too. Oh my God, Tanya. No, ma'am. She said her sugar was 588 yesterday. I haven't gotten that bad yet. And we're claiming that yours goes down. And I'm praying and claiming that I don't get that high. The highest that I have been is 242. And that's high. That's super high. To me, for me. Um, but I was just, spoiled by my mom. She pretty much let me ride on her coattails. She took care of everything. I paid some things with the house. That was our agreement. I provided all the groceries. I cooked. I did my best, helping her out. And she was my crutch. So, excuse me. And another thing, I'm recovering from strep throat and an upper respiratory infection. So, don't just be like, oh my God, she's COVID. No, I don't have COVID. I just have recouping from sickness. Excuse me. So in the process of not only having to take on all the bills, thank God for my job. I thank God for my job every single day, because if I didn't have my job, I would not be able to do this. But I've taken on all the household bills. I've taken on doing the extra bills that my mom had on the side, credit card bills, that she and I had a joint account with. Um, so it's been a struggle, but I've been making it. I have not had to worry. God has provided. God has definitely provided. God has put it in me on how and what I need to do. So everything's going great. So with that being said, I had no idea that my mom was paying such a high car note on the van that I was driving. I had no idea until I had to start doing it myself. And I was like, Who ain't gonna be paying that is the girl. I can't afford it. Like, the van note was half of my paycheck every month. So I'm like, we're not gonna do that. So I had to find a car. I had to find a car, and I was looking daily. I'm like, okay, I need somebody. I can pay this much down payment. I can pay this much a month. Problem is, cars that I was finding, that were affordable for the payment that I could do and the down payment that I could do were either high mileage, major problems or issues, and it's not like I can just get a car. A car would be totally fine. A car would be much more easier than finding a van. But I have a special needs son who has a stroller. Well, a wheelchair, a medical wheelchair that takes up half a side of a van. So I had to find something that was accommodating for us. So I searched all over. I felt like that song, searched all over. Couldn't find nobody. And I needed something that would accommodate us. And I was like, Lord, I know that you were going to put something in front of me. And then at this time, I'm starting to panic because I'm like, all right, I didn't pay the van payment for this month. They're going to pick this van up. They've already sent me a letter saying, hey, pay this note or we coming to get it. I said, well, y'all come get it. We going to have to figure out something because your girl ain't going to pay y'all. So I was like, come on, Lord, work with me, Jesus. So I prayed. And my sister was like, Camilla, contact bruh, which is our brother's dad. He has a car lot. I was like, duh, didn't even think about it. Didn't cross my mind. That's why they say two heads are better than one. So I called him and he went on the lookout for me. And he was calling me in between my breaks at work. He was calling me while I was at work. He was like, hey, baby girl, I found something. I went to go to the auction. I didn't see it. I didn't like it. I was like, all right, keep looking. He called me on a Tuesday. He said, I found this van that was loaded with everything you said you needed. It has the plug in it. It has a TV in it. It has the undertow that you wanted. It has the fold down seat capability where you can push Christian's wheelchair in it. I'm going to look at it tomorrow. I said, all right. I was excited. He was like, let me see. Can you put down way more than what I had told him I could afford for a down payment? I said, ooh, I don't know about that. I was like, that's going to be stretching it. He was like, well, you give me what you can. So I gave him almost what he asked for. I was like, okay, this is what I can do. So he called, and while I was at work, and I couldn't answer because I was on the call. And he called back, and he was like, I got your van. When I tell y'all, I screamed. I screamed. I was like, oh my God, I got my van. Hey, who is that? Who said long time? Hold on. Hey, Kervin, how are you? Thanks for joining. And I was like, I got a van. And it was just like, the nurse was like, what? You got a van? My stepdad was here. He was like, what? You got a van? The sitter was here. She was like, praise the Lord. And I was like, oh my God, I got a van. I was like, this is my first car by myself. I got a car. I was like, I got a car. I was like, oh my God, I got a car. So he was like, I'll be out of town tomorrow. You can come and get it on Saturday. That was Wednesday. Thursday, he was going to be out of town. And I was like, Friday is not a good day, but I can come Saturday. So we made arrangements for Saturday. This is also the week that I had gotten really, really sick. Had no idea how sick I was. So literally after I signed the paperwork, picked up my van. I went to urgent care. And I was like, blessings keep falling in my lap, but now I'm sick. But that's okay. I was like, I got my van. I got my van. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I got my van. So it was just a lesson. It's a blessing in the lesson and a lesson in the blessing. And I am so thankful that patience. I've had the patience. I have been working my tail off trying to get everything in order. And you right, Tanya. The devil ain't got nothing on this. And the devil can't stop nothing. And I think that's why he is mad. He is pissed off because I have been fervently praying and praising him and praising my way through it. And it's like, I know my mom was proud of me, y'all. Like I'm still in shock. Like I did this myself. Like I did it. Like I got my own van. I got my. I'm real grown up, y'all. And it's like it's so funny to think of it that way. It's so funny to think of it that way because I'm 36 years old and I'm literally just now getting out from under my mama's wing. Even though she's been passed away since July, like I'm literally gaining my own wings and flying, and it's a good feeling. And it's scary. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm thankful. I'm so thankful and I'm so blessed. And I picked up my title yesterday. I got all of my information yesterday. Um, I got my car insurance yesterday. And that was, I posted on Facebook, I made a post that said, I did not realize how spoiled my mama had me, and I became a real adult today. And that was because I had to buy my own car insurance. And I was like, whew, Jesus. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate it. I was like, I really, I'm doing the dang thing, you know? Like, I am doing the dang thing. And I could not be happier. I'm going to be pinching pennies. Ain't no more Longhorn for a while. But I know, right? Yeah, ain't no more Longhorn. Yep, ain't none. Mommy going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to make it myself. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. You going to eat some? Yeah. You so handsome. Oh, and that's another thing. Christian is 9 years old now, y'all. He turned 9 years old. It'll be a week ago tomorrow. My baby is 9 years old. He turned 9 years old. Yes, you did. On November the 8th. Yep, you are. You the big boy. Yes, you are. And mommy's so proud of you. Yes, I am. Let me let y'all see him. Hi, Papa. Yeah. You're 9 years old now. Oh, and you gave a wink. Okay. Hey, handsome. So, yeah. Thank you, Tanya. So, everything is looking up. If I can get this health under control, under wraps, all will be well. All will be well. Thank you, Miss E. How are you? How are you? Good to see that you're here. And don't forget to thumbs up me, y'all, as y'all come in. Don't forget to thumbs up me. So yeah, I wanted to share that. I got my new car. I'm so whew. I'm just elated that I was able to pull off a new car and lowered the payment, halved the payment of the other van, of my mom's van. Thank you, Carmen. And yeah, I mean that was another blessing. That was another blessing. Because who could not afford $600 a month was your girl. So all things worked out in my favor. And the song that keeps coming in my head Amen, Tanya. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Amen. One of my favorites, Philippians. Uh, One of my favorites. And yeah, I'm thankful. I'm blessed. And the song that keeps popping in my head is it's my season for grace, for favor. Keeps popping in my head. To reap what I have sown. Yep, it's working for my good. Yeah, it is. So yeah, it's not the best van in the whole wide world, but it's mine. It is a 2016. I want to say it's a 2016 Chrysler Town and Country. And yes, it's a step down from my 2019 Chrysler Pacifica, but once again, it's mine. So I was like, okay, that's okay, we'll be back. And I'm just thankful because I got all the space I need for my babies. If we want to hit the road, if we want to travel, we can. If we want to pop in a DVD and sit in the back, we can. If we want to go around the corner, we can. Because we got the room and it's ours. And Ezra was so excited. He was so excited. He was like, Mommy, you got your new car? I was like, yeah, baby, we got a new car. He was like, really? Yay! I was like, oh my God, I needed to record that and I missed it all. And it's like, oh my God, it's an amazing feeling when your 4-year-old can root for you. That's a message. When a 4-year-old can root for you better than an adult can. Sum up with that. I'm just saying. But that's all how you raising your children too. I raised my son that he's a complimenter, that he praises when he's praised. Like, yeah, it's all in how you raise them. I think. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm full. I have been doing better with dealing with my mom's grief, dealing with my grief and my mom's passing. Let me get that correct. Dealing with my grief. As one of my friends on Clubhouse says, give yourself some grace. That has stuck with me and resonated with me because I was not allowing myself to have any grace. Um, I was holding everything in, thinking that I should not cry. I should be the strong one. And when I actually, thank you, Kervin, I appreciate that. And when I actually let myself grieve, I feel so much better. When I can cry and when I can scream and yell and be mad and be angry, it gets it out instead of trying to hold it in. Um, and I know my mama is happy, and I know my mama is, she got what she wanted. Um, my mama fought. She fought, y'all. She fought a hell of a fight. She fought. And when my mama was done, she was done. We went to see her 2 days before her 70th birthday. We got there, and the first thing she said was, before she even said, hey, baby, or come over here, give mama some sugar, give me some love or anything, she looked at me, she said, Camilla, I signed a DNR, and ain't nothing you could do about it. I was like, okay. And I just stood there at her door. Like, this was the first thing she said to me. I opened her door and she saw me and she looked at me, and that's what she told me. And I was like, okay. And she was like, now come over here and give me some sugar. And I was like, what do you do with that? You love on your mama and you just act like you didn't hear it. I mean, she made up her mind, and she told me that her mind was made up, and she did what she wanted to do. And my mama turned 70 years old on July the 5th, and my mama passed away on July the 8th. She was ready. She got to see me. She got to see her grandbabies, Christian and Ezra. She had me put them up in the bed with her, and I was like, Mama, they don't need to be up in this bed with you. I was like, you don't need to be in the bed with them. She looked at me like a mama look. She was like, I said put them in the bed. I was like, okay. All right, I started hooking Christian. I'm like, let me get you out this wheelchair before I get whooped. And she meant that. She meant that. And they were in the bed with her for about, I'd say maybe an hour, hour and a half, way past the 15 minutes that the nurse was supposed to allot us to spend with her. And they were like, this is what she needed. They were like, this is the most lively she's been the whole time she's been here. She was talking. She was smiling. She even ate ice cream for Ezra. And I mean, she wasn't eating. She wasn't doing anything, but she perked up for those boys. She perked up for those boys, and the very next day, she went from a 10 down to a 2. I kid y'all not. If I may make a video of her final days with us, and she went down. She just went down. She got to see her boys. My brother flew in from Texas the next day, and she spent that that night with my brother. We brought her home. She was brought home on hospice the next few days to my sister's home in Joliet, and she passed away. She passed away, and she was peaceful. And her hospice nurse told us, she said, because y'all are so close with your mom, she's going to wait for the slightest little time frame for somebody to leave out of that room with her, and she's going to go. And I say this was a God thing, because Christian had a blowout, and my auntie Sylvia was sitting in that room with my mama all night, all day. And when Christian had a blowout, I was like, Sylvia, I need your assistance. I was making a joke out of it. And I was like, Christian just blew out on me. I need some help. Come help. Which was true. And he was just playing, and he was just talking. And I said, he was talking to my mama. She was telling him that she was getting ready to go. And Sylvia was like, all right, here I come, Millie. And she brought me the wash rags, and we were washing Christian up, and she got her some hot tea, and she was like, all right, I'm about to go back in here with Auntie. And I heard her walk back in there, and I heard her footsteps stop. And she said, Millie, we got an emergency. And I was on the phone with one of my friends. And I was like, hold on, something's going on. And I walked in there, and Sylvia was like, I think she's gone. And I went over there, and I looked at my mama, and her mouth, she always slept with her mouth wide open, like wide open. Ezra and Christian both do it too. So I looked at her, and I faintly felt her pulse slowing down. But I looked at her tongue, and her tongue had already turned like an ashen gray color. And I was like, she's going. Like, she's going. And I called everybody who was in the house. My Aunt Gwen, my niece, my brother-in-law. And I was like, y'all, mama's gone. I was like, she's gone. And the nurse was on her way. The hospice nurse was on her way. Like, after everybody had gathered around, my brother, my sister-in-law, everybody, we were all around her. And the nurse came in to confirm, and she was like, I'm calling her time of death at 3 o'clock. And then I lost it. I lost it in that moment. And even though I knew, I had already checked her and I knew that she was gone. I knew. And when she called it, it was just that reality. It set in. And I was like, I already knew this. And everybody was like, all right, it's reality. It's like, it's happening. So then my sister was actually on her way to urgent care because she had hurt her ribs. And I was like, don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her until she comes. And everybody was trying to hold it together for her. And I heard her pull up in the driveway into the garage. And my crazy self, I was standing at the sink acting like I was washing dishes. Wasn't not a dish in the sink. And she said, hey, Millie. I said, hey, Bree. And she walked in. And my brother met her at the door entrance. And he was like, bring the mama gone. And she lost it. And then everybody else lost it. Like, my sister has one of those sobbing cries. And that was like the solidification of it all. Like, that did it. But we got through it. And it's still hard, of course. It's still hard. And I'm getting better. I'm dealing with it. And my sister's dealing with it. And my brother's dealing with it. And I'm thankful that we're all close and that we keep in contact with each other. And my mom's death did not like break us up. It actually drew us closer. We've always been close, but it drew us even more close. And I'm thankful for that. Because, the matriarch dies in some families and everybody falls apart and everybody starts fighting. And I'm just like, I ain't got nothing to fight with y'all about. I always love my siblings. They've always been my best friends. Even when we've had rough times, they've always been there for me. My sister is 16 years older than me, and my brother is 14 years older than me. So they kind of like, parents, kind of. My sister always says that I'm her first baby and her first daughter, her only daughter. My niece Ebony is like my baby. But yeah, we're dealing with it, and it's been a process, and that's the first time I've been ever able to talk about it out loud like that and not break down. So that tells me I'm getting stronger too. And I'm just thankful for the process. I'm thankful for it all. And yeah, yeah, I'm just thankful. So I'm thankful to know that I know she's happy. Whew. I know that she's smiling down on me. Um, and I know that she kind of was like ready to go after she saw that I could handle life with working and with taking care of my boys. So that gives me comfort and strength too. Because it's like one of those things, like, you just want to make somebody proud. She was my person that I wanted to make proud. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. And I appreciate y'all for being here with me and helping me through this whole process and rocking with me. And yeah, it's just been, it's been rough. It's been tough. But as I said, it's getting better. It's getting a lot better. And I'm not looking forward to the holidays because I had a little moment yesterday and I thought about it. And I was like, this time, a few years ago, we, like every year, we would be prepping for Thanksgiving dinner. Like, we would be cleaning out the refrigerator so that we could use everything and make everything fresh, cutting up the vegetables, getting the crust ready for the pies and getting the eggs and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. Anything at all. I'm content drinking water and applesauce, eating applesauce. I don't want to do anything. Ooh, I can't even see what that said. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, Tanya. I'm praying for your strength as well. And then it seems like another thing, all of my friends around me, their moms are passing away. And I can't even support them because I'm dealing with it myself. And that's hurtful. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Oh, good gracious. And I wasn't intending on crying on here. This was supposed to be a happy vlog. A happy um live. Oh, goodness. But, Lord, just have your way. And maybe me going through this and sharing my testimony can help somebody else. Because it's hard. It is so hard. And I am learning to give myself grace. And I am learning to cope with it. So, whew, goodness. I'm okay, Papa. Christian's looking at me so concerned. I'm okay. I'm okay, baby. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Woo! All right. Now that we got all that out the way. Oh, goodness. So, I think I spoke about it the last time that I am shooting to lose 37 pounds by my 37th birthday, which is February the 11th, 2022. So, yeah, I'm still shooting for it. Hopefully I'll be able to get all these numbers under control. Um, Hopefully these meds and everything that I'm taking will start regulating and working for my good. Oh, I also have um I have polycystic ovaries that have come back again. So it's just a lot going. There's a whole lot of going on. But I'm praying all this away. I'm praying that all will be well. And I'm praying that I can get back on the good foot with my YouTube fans, with my YouTube fam bam. Um, I feel like I've let y'all down because I have not been as active as I normally am. But this is why. I've been sick. I've been down and out. I've been struggling. Physically, mentally, emotionally. But I'm coming back. I am coming back. And I promise y'all it's going to be harder, stronger, and even more forceful. I'm coming back. Oh, goodness. So I will holler at y'all later. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Tanya, thank you for talking me through it. Thank you so much, Curvin, for being here. Who else was here? Thank you, Miss E, for being here. Let's see. Who else was here? My first person who commented. Who was that? Thank you, Javon, for being here. And thank you, Stacy, for being here. Those are the people who spoke. And I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. And I will see y'all next time. Mwah, 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 mwah. And be looking out for a vlog, an actual vlog, a video. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here and rocking with me.